Hey everybody, Brad with Ulist here. Finishing a long day. I'm ready to see Friday coming. But I've had a couple conversations the last couple days about all the media buzz of the R word, a recession coming. And I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it and how it affects what I do day to day as far as residential housing and is it a good time, or do we need to sit back and see what happens over the next year or so? And I'm convinced that it has more to do with what one political side over the other wants to be put out there, what their viewpoint is and how it's going to be pushed at you. But I've done some research. I call it research. I've had some conversations the last couple of days with people that I trust in different sectors or different industries, and just asking what their take and also what their business is looking like. So we're moving into the 4th quarter, and the first thing was car business. I think that always is a factor of how's the economy doing as far as how those folks selling cars, new and used, are coming out at the end of the month or month end for them. And I will tell you, I have heard from not 1 but 3 different car dealers that are doing high volumes year over year telling me this is one of their best years that they've had. So surely we can find someone that would give you an opposite of opinion, but the ones that I spoke to, they are blowing and going right now in the car business. So check that one off the box. That's good. The other factor I look at, not only residential, and I'll get into what I think there on that. That's going to be the last one we finish with, but commercial properties, commercial rental, commercial sales, blowing and going, doing great. So again, is it saying that we aren't due for a correction within our economy? Not saying that. I think we are due for a little correction, but I don't think we're seeing the triggers that tell us that there is any type of worries of an American recession, or U.S. recession, I should say. The commercial guys that I talk to, they're telling me that they can't build them fast enough. They can't come across new development fast enough. And I would tell you it's almost that way in residential. Now, do we have issues where we're overloaded in certain price points, overloaded in certain areas? Yeah, that's definitely something that you're going to find. But as far as being in a downturn, haven't seen that, see no signs of that. So let's talk about residential and what that does for price points. Do I think that if you're in the market and looking to buy a house, is there something that we need to wait and see that's going to happen through the end of this year into next year as we start talking about elections? Again, my answer is no there, and here's the reasons behind that. If you look at what interest rates are doing, they're the best that I've seen. Yeah, did we have some that hit rock bottom right after the recession before, where there was some folks that stepped in, came up with a plan from a banking industry, and it helped regulate some of those fears, and we had some great interest rates at that time. I was quoted, or a client of mine was quoted the other day on a 30-year rate for a normal mortgage, good credit, but they were in the 3.5 to 3.6, I believe it was. It wasn't any higher than that. That is an awesome mortgage rate. I would take that any day of the week. If you're looking and you need to refi for anything over that, I think it's a good time to refi as well. So talking about buying a home, yes, mortgage rates are great. Here's the other caveat right now that we see locally in our market is inventory is low. That's good for sellers, not so good for buyers. But if you are a buyer, you want to do a couple things. You want to have your pre-approval ready to go. You want to be prepared for what's going to be your down payment so that you are strong enough and not have to go back and think about this when a deal comes to the table. But secondly, the prices, they're going to be strong because inventory is low. We are looking for good quality homes to sell right now. There's just not enough, whether it be in our Tri-County area, Hines, Rankin, Madison. You can look around and think, oh yeah, there's a for sale sign on every corner. But the homes that are priced correctly and quality, ready to move in, they are going very quickly, and there's not enough of them. So kind of wrapping up this thing, it's been a long week for me already, and we're only looking at Thursday tomorrow, but we've had several folks calling in. We have listed homes this week. We have closed homes this week, and we've had some deals fall apart this week. But the thing that I'm getting at there is we see it all. It's back to school time, so if your home is for sale right now, you typically have a little bit lower volume on your showings, but that always picks up. It picks up right about September-ish. Once everybody gets in the groove of back to school, they're ready to go, we'll see activity pick up again. But back to the inventory thing, it is low. If your home is ready and you think you want to talk about getting it for sale, let's have a conversation. I'll help you price it, but the whole key is pricing it appropriately. Just because inventory is low doesn't mean that we go pie in the sky. We price it appropriately, we sell it quick, and we find you another one to buy. I think this is an awesome time to be working. I think this is an awesome time to be an American. Little plug for that. We're going to be doing some giveaways this week. So if you like that hat, give me a like and a share. Hit me up on social media. It's all about sharing and caring. I'll put a lid on your head. So back to this talk real quickly. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm sure my helpers will be running through that door here quickly if they find out we got some people watching. But if you have any questions, if you're curious about the real estate market, if you've ever had questions just about buying a house, selling a house, heck, even about a home inspection, I'll be happy to give my 2 cents. I'm certainly not Mr. Handyman, but I have done enough of them. I was looking through some numbers today, and we have successfully closed as many as we did last year already, and we're, again, moving into September. So volume is great. I would love to help you. My team would love to help you. We've got the experience to be able to do that. Listen, there's listing agents a dime a dozen, but if you get ready to interview somebody, ask them to show you some statistics. Tell them what they've, make them tell you what they've done, and make them earn your business. This is not something that you just get your friends to help you with. There's a lot of agents that do this for funsies, and there's a few agents that feed their family off of it, and that's what I'm raising my hand to say. I will put my record up next to anybody, and I'm ready to go to work for you. We're moving into that fourth quarter, so usually volume of buyers go down, so we have to be even more aggressive when it comes to getting activity for your home. I spend a lot of money each month on being able to get maximum exposure for our listings, and I would love to do that for your house. The last thing I'll put a plug in for is new construction right now. There's a lot of it going on. We have a ton of new construction inventory. So if you're thinking you would like to buy a brand new home, just send me a message that tells me your criteria. Tell me what you're looking for in a neighborhood, what you're looking for in a house, what your budget is. Maybe you need to know where to start with a lender. I'll hook you up with any and all those, but what I was getting to with the criteria is I can narrow down that search. I can tell you what neighborhoods fit those needs, and then you can go look at your leisure. I'll make sure that no one pesters you. You can go take a look at those houses, but the biggest thing is knowing where you're shopping for, what fits into your budget. Just kind of wrapping up here. If you guys ever need anything as far as housing advice, I'm not about trying to charge somebody for answering questions. Shoot us a message through text message, 601-832-2020. Hit me up with a instant messenger on Facebook. I don't think it's called instant messenger anymore, but I'm just happy to help. I'm kind of in a different season and phase now where it is relationships over transactions, and that's what I want to be known for. I want to be known for being able to advise people. I want to be able to be the one that's wise on certain subjects, and I'll need some advice someday on what gets weeds out of my yard or what plants need to be planted here. I don't know about that stuff. So I want to invest in those that just need information, pour into you just like you or my mom, my dad, or my brother, and give you that advice whether it benefits us or not. That's not what it's about. I have some experience and I'm ready to give that to you. So thanks for watching. I could go on for days just blabbing on this stuff. It's my passion and my love. So if you do have a friend or a family member that may be going through a time where they have a home that's listed with somebody else and not getting any activity, holler at me. I'll try to give some points and tips that they could do on their own. Thanks for watching, and like I said, watch through the rest of the week. I'm going to be giving away some of these, and we got a little surprise for football season coming up. So check out the website, ulistms.com, for some of those details. Facebook, Instagram will all have those giveaways, but we're going to be doing that through football season. Coming up, I got some tickets that we're going to give away for some of the opening day games here in the state. Thanks, guys.